Shalom, shalom. It's the brother Kanaya out of the Baton Rouge branch of GMS. But first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hawakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone, and peace and blessing to the argument that's pushing this 100% truth through the four winds. Shalom. All right, Lord willing, this will be edifying. All right, so I want to, speak on a dream, okay, that my reb had last night, and Lord willing, be edifying to the body, okay. So her dream, it started off, she was running, okay, and then in the dream, she said when she noticed, it started feeling real to her when she was running, but she didn't know what she was running from. So she seen a building, and she ran towards the building, and she, kept, beating against the door, and she finally got the door open, and she got inside the door, and she was hiding behind the door. So she said that she never had noticed when she was in the building or the house or whatever it was. She looked around and turned around and had 3 people standing behind her. She said it had a man, a woman, and a little child. And she said that the little child and a man and a woman was, not loudly saying it, but they was when she looked at them, they were telling her no, no, no. So she said she looked back out the door. And when she looked back out the door, she seen a building, and she said on top of the building it had a drove of black crows. Okay? A drove of black crows. So when she looked back again, she said they still was telling her no. So by her fear, she still ran out of the door. And she said as she ran out the door, when she got on the outside, that's when the scene changed. She said the black crows, they lifted up off the top of the building, and they flew into the sky, and there was so many of them, the whole sky turned dark black, straight blackness on the outside. And she said after that, she was just running down the street, just running, real fast. And she said she turned around and she seen a little bitty, small baby-like entity running behind her. And she was like, it didn't have the look like it was trying to get her to stop. She said the look it had on his face, the appearance, like it wanted to kill her. And she was running in fear, okay? And she said after that, she woke up from the dream, and that goes, and that's the dream, So I wanted to bring out a few precepts, okay? Going into this because we're coming at a time of Jacob's trouble, okay? So let me pull up real quick. Because, and I'm going to name this video, I'm going to name it Salaki. It's going to be named Women Obey Your Husbands, okay? But her dream is pathetic, it's prophetic, Salakia. So I'm going to bring out a couple of precepts because, we're coming at a time where, hey, you women, you're going to need, all right, a man of the Lord to get through these times, to get saved in these times of trouble. But you have to submit yourself, it says, to your husband. So like I was already there. This is 1 Peter 3 and 1. It says, likewise, you wives, be subjection to your own husbands. Okay? And I use that, all right, because a woman's supposed to be submissive to their husband, being subjection to their husbands. Okay? Because when our hell break loose, them crows represented death in that dream. Okay? So if we're coming in a time of trouble, so I bring out Jeremiah 30. Okay, because and it's the time we're coming into. We're coming in bad times, okay? Because And when Jacob's trouble hit, majority of you women is going to get put to death. All right, because you're not what? You're not, being submissive to your husband. All right. You wanna do as you want. All right. Go to and fro and all these different things. It says Jeremiah 30:7. It says, "At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble." All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American women. Okay. All right, and men out there. Okay, you're not exempt. If you don't seek ye the Lord, turn back to your how about you, Shai. All right. What happened in this dream is going to happen to majority of you women out here. That's a telltale sign, okay? So you women supposed to obey your husband because we're in the apostle deemed as what? The hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. And when I heard that dream, it sent chills through my body. I'm like, whoa. I immediately had to get on the phone. I called my elder brother like, hey, I got a dream I got to tell you. And when I told it to him, he was like, whoa. He was like, that's a real, prophetic dream. And he was like, man, you got to do a sit down on. You got to do a sit down. He was like, man, them crows represent death, And in the dream, he was like, because when she told me the dream, she never told me that it was a man and a woman and a child standing behind her. She was just like, I looked and when she first told me, she said it had two people, looked like two people standing behind me. So when I told my elder brother about it, he was like, was it a man and a woman? And so I went and asked her again. I said, so the two people that were standing behind you, was it a man and a woman? And she was like, yeah, it was a man and a woman. A tall man and a tall woman with a little child. He was like, whoa. He was like, man. He say in that dream, he like, man, that man that was in there telling her not to go outside, that could have been you. I warning her about the times we're coming in, and warning her not to go out there. And she went out there anyway. She just went out there. She didn't listen to the man, the woman, and the child shaking their head. No, she still ran out the door. And that's when the crows flew up in the sky, she said, and the whole sky turned dark. So we're coming in this time of Jacob's trouble. And when the Lord is finna bring his judgment down, mainly on Eve, all right, and 2/3 of his people. So back in Jeremiah 30:7 said, at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved. He shall be saved out of it. Okay, his elect. All right. And you got the within the elect the women and the children, okay? Because when Jacob's trouble hit, hey, we're gonna need your how about you, Shai. All right, and if you women don't take heed, all right, to your husbands, all right, when that entity was running behind her in her dream, that the entity had the spirit of want to kill her on it, okay? You women gonna get put to death, all right. And Yahweh Shai, this put fear and trembling, on my rib, well, she'll seek the Lord 10 times more, and the Lord, have mercy. But it is what it is. This is okay. This is Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Okay, you got your necessities. All right, you drive. You probably got the man, a guy that's making the top dollar. Okay, you got everything you want, nice car. You at ease. Okay, it said, "Hear my voice," and how you hearing Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai's voice through his men. Okay, you got prophets out there that's dealing with women. Okay, are married to a woman. Okay, so the Lord is talking to what? His people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, according to the scripture, Israelites. It says, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Okay, and that goes back into what? You have men of the Lord, okay, that the Lord is anointed, okay, that's in his truth, fighting with fear and trembling for their salvation and their household, okay, and they might have, their wives, don't want to conform to and listen and obey with that husband, her husband is telling her to do. Okay, and the Lord give her a pathetic dream and put fear on her. Okay, just like the Lord did over here in my household. But it's up, to that spirit. If that spirit want to what, take heed, all right, and give themselves fully over to their husbands and listen to everything he say. Because when Jacob's trouble hit, if you don't listen, you will get put to death. All right. It says, verse 10, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman, for the venture shall fall, the gathering shall not come. Because it's going to come a time where what? When Jacob's trouble hit, okay, we're going to have to flee into the wilderness. Okay, we're not going to have that food, an abundance of food. Okay, we're not going to have abundance of raiment. We're just going to be moving to and fro. And all that precious things that you so-called women, I mean, you not so-called women, but you women, all right, you Israelite women, Salaki, I'm trying to get my words together so I won't make it more, unedifying, but Salaki, to you women, all right? Because all those things that you hold dear, okay, that's finna get taken away from you, okay? You're gonna be in great fear and great trembling, okay? And hey, Esau's coming down with great wrath because you know that he have but a short time, all right? And if you women don't make yourself submissive to your husband, okay, you're gonna find yourself getting put to death. It says, verse 11, tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Verse 12, they shall lament for the treats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. All right, all these things that y'all be wanting and stuff, and But if you're not dealing with a man, of the Lord, okay, even if you're not dealing with a man of the Lord, you still what? Supposed to seek ye how by Shemel Shai while he may be found, so you can receive mercy. But the point of this video is, in a dream, okay, like I said, that entity, them two people that was in a dream, and the guy that was in there, through the spirit, that could have been, me in that dream telling her, no, don't go out there. And she went out there anyway and got herself put to death. Okay? And got herself put to death. This is because this Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Okay? And who this devil is gonna Esau Edom, according to the scriptures, that's the devil the Bible is talking about, so-called white man. But who he's gonna come down having great wrath mostly on? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are Israelite according to the scriptures. Okay? And woe to you women at ease. Okay? Don't want to be submissive and be subjection to your husbands. You're gonna find yourself getting put to death out here. Because this devil finna get ready to come down with great wrath. Okay? He ain't finna play no games. And the Lord has a controversy with you Israelite women. Okay? Because you can go on YouTube. It got a page on YouTube where it just shows where it got nothing but Israelite women getting put to death. Every day it got a video going up how an Israelite woman getting put to death, okay, by her boyfriend or her husband because they're committing adultery. While that man going to the 9 to 5 and making money to what? Give her those treats. So if you women don't obey your husband, you will get put to death. If you're dealing with a man of the Lord, you better be submissive. You better be submissive. Well, I just wanted to touch on that. Lord willing, that was edified. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hawakak the abundance of elders and apostles of great millstone, and peace and blessing to your Akim that's pushing this 100% truth through the four winds. Shalom.